Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach a simple CRUD application using Spring Boot, Angular and MongoDB database. Let us show the demo first. Here I am going to add a new student as Raja, address India, phone number I am going to type some phone number, click submit button, student registered successfully. Here newly created student is here, it's added successfully. Now I want to edit the record. Click on this edit button. The editable record will be passing to the form successfully. I am going to make this Raja Subi, right? India, right? Click submit button. Now this time record is register updated. You can see the Raja Subi updated successfully. Right. Now you will be able to add the record and edit the record and view the record. Now if you want to delete the record, click delete button. Record deleted successfully. Here record deleted. Here so refresh the table, right? I hope you guys understood the demo well. I'm going to start the project step by step. How to the Spring Boot as a backend, front end as a Angular, MongoDB as a database. Let me see how to do the system step by step using the full stack development. Now I'm going to go to create the new project. So you have to type on Google Spring Initializer. Click on this. Now you select the project which is a Maven, dependent project which is a Maven, language Java. Select this one as a 3.5. Here I am going to certificate. You have to select this one as Spring Mongo project. Mongo project. This is a name, right? The package has been created. You can see here you have to select the version as 8. Now I am going to add the dependencies. So click on this. First dependency I am going to add it as web. After that second dependency we have to going to add it as here Mongo. So let's select this Spring Data MongoDB. Here you can select this option. Then only you will be able to connect with the MongoDB database. Click on this. Right, that's the two this dependency we have to install. So then we have to click generate. Now your project is generated successfully. It's downloaded. Now right click and show in folder. Right click, cut this one, paste it in G drive here. Now right click, extract files, click OK. Now the file has extracted successfully. You will be able to see. Now I will be open on the IntelliJ. So how to open on IntelliJ? I already opened IntelliJ. Now I am going to open the project. So right file, open, go to Spring my E drive. So E drive, what is my project name? Spring Mongo project. E drive, which drive I have put it? G drive, sorry, not E drive, G drive. I have put on G drive for Spring project. Spring Mongo project. This one. You expand it, open inside this one, not this, inside this. Okay, inside this folder, Spring Mongo folder, your project Spring Mongo project. You have to open this one. Click OK. Trust project. I am going to open on the new window, right? Okay, right. Now here you have to wait until all the dependencies get installed. Here it will be installing. Okay, all the dependencies here you will be here. It will be installing on the pom.xml file. You have to wait. Now the project is open. Now you can see all the dependencies get downloaded. Now you click on this. Go to the pom.xml. This is a very important file of Spring Boot application. Here you have what are the dependencies you are getting installed here. First one is a web. Second one is this one, MongoDB database. Here you have to install, right? After that, what you are going to do is you have to go to the Mongo. You have to write MongoDB download. So here this one, you go to the MongoDB community server. This one you have to download them and install your machine. Okay. I already installed. You have to go and install your machine. This is must. After install that, you have to open the MongoDB database here. MongoDB DB Compass. You have to open, right? Yeah, you can download MongoDB Compass, or you can download this one also easy. RoboMango. RoboMango. This also here. This also the open source. Okay, here this one. This also easy to download, manage the my MongoDB to Spring Boot. It's a very simple. You can install this one or this, right? Perfect. Right now I just connect this one. Here, these are the database we have created so far. Now I'm going to get the new database. So what you're going to do, the first step, I'm going to go to, this is my Spring SRC. So here, this is my, inside the main folder, we have a Java folder. Inside Java folder, this is my main method. You can see. Click on this. This is my main method of Spring Boot application, right? Now you can see this is the main method of Spring Boot application. You can see. Now if you run the project, running the first time, you can see it will be running. It's build up and running. Right, you can see it is running. Here its default port will be connected as this 8080. Okay, we have to change this port. Right, now what you're going to do is go to the file which is a src. This is the src folder, main method. Here resources, you can see the Java folder. We have another folder, resources. Inside this folder we have a application properties. Here I'm going to take this code. You have to write this code. Okay, Spring application. This project I'm going to name and give it Spring Cred. I just give the name as Spring Cred. Okay, right. Now here, second thing I have given here as a second thing, port I am going to give whatever port you can check. I am going to check 8089 support. This is a localhost, so it is localhost. Out of the MongoDB port, this is the MongoDB port. You can check it over here. Here, this is the port on MongoDB 27017. This is the port where your MongoDB server is connecting. Okay, you can check the port. Here, database. What is the database we are going to create? So I'm going to create the database which is a Linda DB. This is the database I'm going to create. Right? These are the configuration we have to do. We have to do the configuration, this configuration. Right. That's it. Now let's check it. Stop and run the project again. Right here. Now your port is here 8089. Right? It's working. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to go to do the things. Right. Now first I'm going to go to, this is your main method. This main method, select this one. I'm going to create the another project a package which is a controller. Second package I'm going to create the second one as service. Third one I'm going to create as entity. Right? Fourth one I'm going to create a repo. These are the packages I'm going to create. Simple. Simply you have to create the application. Now controller, select this one. I'm going to make the controller this one as, here I'm going to make this one as a new class student controller. Right. The student controller, what I'm going to do is, here first we have to add the annotation. This is a REST controller. We have to using the REST controller mean REST request. After that, second one I'm going to add here as a cross origin. This is must when you connect with your front end application. So let me run. You have to run it here. Origins. You have to write it here. Okay. When you connect with the front end, it's Angular. It will be useful, right? Later on we will be studying how to connect with the Angular. with Spring Boot application with MongoDB database, right? Right. Now here's third one, we have to write request mapping. You have to write, you have to call the API. So how the API works, you have to write the professionally API slash v1 mean version, you have a student. There is student. This is student, right? The student control, right? Now, what I'm going to do is the first one, I'm going to write it the thing is as first you have to post mapping. First you have to start with the post mapping. Post mapping. First I'm going to add the record, then only we can view the records, right? So when the here you have to set the value. You have to write value. This one value equal save. When the URL comes save, here you have to write the method private string, the string private string save student, save student, right? Save student. Here right here request body, this one, get them, request body student, you write students, right? Now here we have to write open and close curly bracket. You have to write here, this is not error, you have to import the return statement, right? So you have to write a service, I haven't created a service file. So here you have to write the return student's ID, right? So let's make this all the things, right? So here you have to buy this error throwing, so we have a return method. So we have to write students, you have to write ID. Right. Now later on we have to create this all the things, right? Now this is the first time. So after that what you are going to do is you have to create an entity, right click, new, class. This one should be the student entity. You have to create a student, right? Student. First this entity is starting from document. If you have communicate with the MongoDB, this is not a table, it has a collection. Okay, MongoDB has a collection. Here, if you look at the database, this is all the database, not a tables. These are collections. Database connect collections. So here, you have to write collection equal students. Students, right? Now here, student has the what are the following properties? Student has this following property. So we have first to implement the property. This is a ID private string. You have to make it as string because the MongoDB this auto increment as string ID, right? String, right? So here we have to write second thing is a private, this all things copy and paste it below, right? This one should be string student name, or the same thing student address, or the mobile, use a mobile. That's it. That's the thing here, right? Okay, these are the collections, right? After that, what you are going to do is here, we have to right click, we have to generate first constructor, all the implementation should be there. After that, we need a right click, generate, we have a blank constructor, here none. Third one should be get and set method. So select this one, generate, get and set method, select all things, or on the shift key down and select all, select all, click OK. After that, we have write third one should be select here, generate string to string method, click on this. Now this is not error. If it is marked as red, you have to go to the my Spring Boot application main file. Here we have to click on this bulb symbol. Here the add module Java based this module you have to implement. Then the error go away, right? Okay, that is not error here, right? Now your entity has been created successfully. Now what you are going to do is second one is a student controller. Now select the student, this one, press Alt key on your keyboard, press enter. Press Alt key Alt key and press enter key on your keyboard. It will be here. This class will be important. The student entity will be important, right? So when you save the record is inside this entity. Via it will be saving the record into the database, right? So here you get the data. When you save the record, you have to get all the student data. What are the data you are inserting? You get the data here, right? So after that, what you're going to do is go to the service. So service, we have to create the service page here as well. So how to create the service page? So go to the service, right click, new, Java class. This one should be, you have to write service, student service, student service, services. Press enter key on your keyboard, right. Here it will be created. Now what you are going to do is here, first you have to add the annotation, service, services. So the annotation is a service, okay, right. Now here, first what I am going to do is, we have to, this is the function we have to save the record, right? So first, go here. Now here first, we have to, this class we have to add it, the service class, okay? This flow is working. First we have to, this is a control. When the request is coming API version v1 mean version student / save, it goes to which file? Service file. So we have to add the annotate auto where here is a here service auto where we have to add it. Okay, we have to write auto where dot add here as private student service services. You have to write student service, right. So here the student service you have to implement it over here. Student services, right? Student service you have to implement it here. You have to write dot save. You have to write save or you have to write save or update. You have to write save or update. You have to write students. These students. Okay. Now this method you have to create it. So you have to create this method, right? On here, right. Now what I'm going to do is here, let's go to the student service here, right? Okay, here we have to, the student service will be pass the record to the repo. It will be communicated with the database and add the record into the database. So here you have to write repo, select this one. You have to, this one should be not a class interface. This one should be student repo, right? Student repo. Right. Now what I'm going to do is repo, we have to implement the you have to extend Mongo repository, right? That's the thing here, right? Inside here we have to write student, entity is a student, comma, the ID which will be string, right? Because what the ID are given is, if it is a string, you have to type the here also string. If it's an integer, you have to type that as an integer, right? Now here first what I'm going to do is here student service or update method. It's goes to the service or update method. What you're going to do is here, now I'm going to make this method in service. Okay, so how to create the method in service? You type here here this also, go to the controller, click on this here. If the bulb symbol is open, here you can see create a method save update in service. Click on this, it will be created on the service class. But here it will be created over here. Now here we have the method has been created successfully. The repo, you can see a repo has created. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the record. So how to insert the record here is we have to the service which will be communicate with the repo. So repository. So here you write first auto where dot add the annotation. Spring Boot will work as all things as annotation, right? Private student repo, the same name. You type student repo. You create object repo. That's it. Now first what I'm going to do is here you have to out at the record the repo dot save. You write the students. That's it. That's the thing. Record is saved. right? That's the thing you have to write. Okay, right. Now first thing is finish, right? How to save the record. But second one, I'm going to do it as a how to update the record, right? So we have the same thing. But just this one should be the ID. You have write dot here. Dot. This one should be the dot. You have a student's ID. Get ID. Right? Get ID. This one should be the not ID. It's a get ID. Right? Get ID. So now what I'm going to do is the second one. I'm going to do the same thing. Just copy it and paste it below. This one should be the get mapping. This is not a post mapping. You have to write this one as a get mapping. You write get mapping. Okay. So write get mapping. Get mapping. You write get all. Get all. Get all. You have to write here. Simply you have to write. This one should be. You have to write. Also this one also you have to write public. You have to write instead of private. You have to write public. This one also you have to write public. You have to write public. You have to write this one. We have to view the record. So we have to write I trouble right here. Write students. Get student. Get students. Okay, get student. Right now, so write get students. So when the request is coming, get all, it goes to the. This is our entity. We have to load all the student data. After that, what you are going to do is we have to return to the service. So write this one no needed. Simply we have to finish it within one line. So you have to write right the service. This is service student service dot list all. It consists of the but one function is a list all. Right, we have to create this function where service. Click on this one, it will be created. Now here the list all function, what you're going to do is here it will be created. You can see here. Now you have to write return this dot repo. You have to get the records all the things from where this repo. Okay, so you have to write get find all. You have to write find all. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Perfect. Right. Now what I'm going to go to the student control again. Now I'm going to go to do the another thing is a update and search part. Right. We have to do the another thing is search and update. So first you have to do the update part. So update part we have another thing which is a put mapping. Okay. In view the record is a get mapping. It's a put mapping. Put mapping. When the request is coming, put mapping edit slash we have ID. When you edit the record, we have to get that ID and update the record. So okay. So here public this function, you have to write this one as the same thing. You have to write here. Now this time not add the record, we have to update the record. So you write here, write here as we have to write this all things as the private method. You have to put it, not public. You have to put private. Now you have to write here student update. You have to write update. You have to write here this one. You have to write request body students comma path variable name equal ID. You have to write this one as a string ID. Right, that's it. Okay, this is ID. You have to write the string. Okay, what's the ID? You are coming here, get the ID and putting the string here. After that, what you are going to do is here we have to get the ID. What's the request coming? What's the ID is coming here? We have to get the ID here and send. You have to pass it here. What you are going to do is you have to students. You have to write the students. Get the student. Right? Dot set ID. This ID. You have to pass it here. What is the ID you are coming here? We are retrieving the ID over here. And what you are going to do is here. We have to write the service, the same thing. Copy it over here and paste it here. Service student save or update. Here write this student. This student. That I put it here. Right? That's it. That's the thing here, right? After the return, your student. Return this student. That's it. That's the thing here, right? Yeah, perfect. That's the thing here, right? After that, you have to write another thing, like get map, delete mapping. Right? Delete mapping. The same thing. It goes here and do the go to here. It will be working. This one as a same function. It will be working. Save or update. This one should be take care of it. Whether if the ID is, exists, it will be update the record. If the ID is blank, it will be add the record. Okay, it will manage by the single function. It can manage delete and save function. Right. Now the third one, you have to the fourth one you are going to do it here as a delete mapping. So you have to write annotation delete mapping. So delete mapping, you have to write delete mapping. When the ID is you have to write delete slash. You have to write like slash delete. You have to write the request the ID. You have to write over here. You have to write same thing. Copy it here, paste it over here. Void delete student. You have to write here at path variable ID string ID. Right. Here we have what you are going to do. So you have to delete the record. You have to write out delete the record. The service. So the service student service dot it has a delete. We have to create the method which should delete student. So the student method is ID. What's the ID you are getting here? You have to pass it here. Right? But what is the ID you are getting here? You have to pass your ID. You have to write like this. In MongoDB, you have to write like this. Okay. Now this function I'm going to create in via student service. Select this one. Create method in here. It's very simple. Now here what you are going to do is here we have to delete the record. You have to write how to delete the record. Go to the repo and delete the record. So repo dot delete by ID. That's it. You have to pass what's the ID coming here, passing get the ID and delete the record. That's the thing like right. After that, we have to the fourth here another function you have to create as a search functionality. We have to write a search functionality. That also the must when you search the record. So how to search the record? You have to write this one should be the request mapping. So what you are going to do is you have to write request mapping. Request mapping. Here when the request is coming, student, your slash student slash ID. What you're going to do is here slash ID. You have to write the private accessible student get student. You have to write path variable name equal ID of the string student ID. You write student ID. You write return student service dot get student ID. This function you have to create it. Okay, student get by ID, get student by ID. You have to write student by ID. You have to professionally we have to create the functions. Right? You have to get what's the student ID you are searching. You have to get this path variable here. It is assigned here. It is put it here. Now here you have to create the method in our service. Create the method in the service. It calls the service class. Its method is created. Now what you are going to do is here we have to search the student. So how to search the student? you have tried to over here as you have tried uh, right. You have tried student get ID string ID student ID student ID. Okay, this is the ID. You have get student ID. After that, you have return. You have write return repo. There is a find. There is a find by ID. There's a method which will be finding the record. Get the ID and find the record. This is the ID you are getting. Find the record and get function. It's called the get function. Right. Right. This all the things are we have completed. Now what you're going to do is we have to all the functionality we have completed. Right. So let's do the things. Right. So how the things is work. Let me test it whether it's working fine or not. Right. Now let me test it whether it's working fine or not. Now here what you are going to do is go to the application properties. Here I want to change the port. If you want to change the port, you will be able to change the port, right? Okay, you can change. You can if you want to change the port, all the things you can change it over here, right? If you make this, what you can change, but I just change this one as 80 81, right? This is the profession. If you are right like this sample 4, right? Right, it's working. Now let's test the API. So you have to use this one post request API version student save method. You can see when you save the record, save method slash save, and you will be able to save the record. So this is the API works. API version student, right? This save. Right now these are all things are there. Okay, here this thing is the same like this. You have tried like that. Student name, address and mobile. This one should be auto increment, no need them. After that, click send button. It's working. Now let's test it whether it's working fine or not in my MongoDB database. I disconnect and connect it again. MongoDB students. Here it's working perfectly. Here it's working. Right here, this record is saved successfully. Here this record is saved successfully. Now I'm going to add another record. James India, right? This also saved. Just refresh them. It's working. Now if you want to get all the records, get all, send. Here you will be able to view the records successfully. Now if you want to edit the record, you have to write edit slash this record I am going to edit. Now here James Peter. Click send button. What's the problem? As we will go to here slash edit. Right, sorry. This is not a put method, not a post. That's why it's a problem. Okay, it's working perfectly. It is updated successfully. Now if you want to delete the record, there should be the delete. Here you will be able to see the request is coming as a delete. This ID, you will be able to delete the record, right? So what's the ID? This join Twitter I'm going to delete. So the same ID. This one should be, we have changed it as a delete. Here the delete mapping. You have changed a delete. Click send button. Here record has been deleted. Now let's select get all. Sorry, change it as a get. It's working. Okay, it's working perfectly well. Now if you want to search the record, you have to write here student. Write student here, student. You have to write here search. I change this one as a search. Okay, then you easily understand. If you make the changes, you must run the project. Then only it will be applied. Otherwise, it won't apply. Okay. Once you change any changes, you must run the project again. Then only the changes will be applied. Right, you run successfully. Now again go student search this ID. Here search. Click send button. Here it's working. Right. I hope you guys understood so far well. Successfully done the backend part. Now I'm going to teach about the front end part of the video. Right. Front end we are cover about the Angular. So let's moving to the Google and type Angular CLI. Click on this. The one first one. Copy this one link back to my project. Here this is the back end. Now I'm going to the front end cmd, paste on this. You have to wait until the Angular configuration successfully. You have to wait. Now Angular configured successfully. Now I'm going to create a new project. So you have to use this command to create the new project. You just copy this one back over here. Now I'm going to create this one as a Mongo frontend. Spring Mongo frontend. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now we have to wait until the project created. Yes. Here you have to select SCSS. This one. It is advanced of CSS. Right. You have to select this one. Help of your up and down arrow on your keyboard. Right. Now you have to wait until all the dependencies gets installed of the Angular. Now the installation has been completed successfully. Now let's back to our project folder here. This one here, the front end. We double click and open. This is your folder structure of Angular. I'm going to open up the VS Code editor. You have to type the command on address bar cmd code space dot. It is all the code will be open up the VS Code editor. Right. If you are not installed the VS Code editor in your machine, you must install it. Okay, it's very easy editor to manage the codes. Right. Now this is the Angular folder structure. Now if you go to the src, it has index.html. Okay, index.html. This is the app root. It will be rendering the app root. So the app root is reside on. Go to the app folder. Inside the app folder, there will be the three files here: app component.html, app component.scss, app component.tss. This is a file which will be write the HTML codes. This is the styling codes. This is the logics. Right. This is the coding stuff we have written in this file. Right. Now, before that, I'm going to run and check how the home page look like this of Angular. You have to type the command ng-serve. Press enter key. You have to wait until the port generated. Yes. Okay, it will be configured. The first time you are running the project, it will be configuring everything. Okay, you have to wait until the port configure. Now the port configured successfully. Now let's copy this port, paste it over here and run it. Now here, this is the welcome page of Angular. Now what I'm going to do is, let's open up let's go to the Angular project. So this is the HTML. Okay, this is the HTML. These are the styles you can see over here. Right. Now I'm going to remove it. Select all. We have to remove it. Keep only the route outlet only. Here I'm going to type h1 hello. File, save all. Back to your browser and check the hello is displayed. Perfect. Now I'm going to create the new component. So what you are going to do is, I'm going to go to your project is running this terminal. So here go to the project directory here. Type cmd. You type ng generate cmean component. I'm going to create a new component, student component. Press enter key. You have to wait until the component created. component has been created successfully. Now what I am going to do is, let's go to the project. Here you can see the component. This is student component. Here student component HTML, SCSS, TSS files are created. Now here where I am going to create this form. So how to create the form? First, before doing the things, you have to install the Bootstrap. So how to install Bootstrap? You have to add the Bootstrap styles. So go here, get started Bootstrap. Go to the respective website of Bootstrap. Copy the style. Bootstrap style. You have to go over here and get it. Bootstrap. You have to get this one. Click on this. Go to the index.html. This is the main page. You have to paste it. Now you will be able to add the bootstraps, right? So let's go file and save all. After that, I'm going to go to add the forms. So first we have to go to the Google and type bootstrap 44. Click on this. This is simple form. Copy this, drag it here, go to the student component.html, you have to paste it over here. Now here I'm going to resolve things. I have get rid of these lines. No need them at the moment. This one, all things we no need. Paste order, this one should be paste order. I'm going, this one should be enter the name. This one we don't need them at the moment. ID also we don't need. ID we have a name, right? Okay, ID name. Here also this one should be, I have to name this one as first one. What are the fields we have to done in the backend? Student name, address and mobile. These are 3 fields, right? So this one should be, we have to student name, right? Right. Okay, now here the name property we have to have the name property. This one should be as a student name, right? Okay. Now what you are going to do is here, let's this, you have to get this one also, the name, student name. First, copy this, paste it below. This one should be the address. Here address, place order address. Third one should be the phone number. This also in text type text. This also text. This is the text. This one should be the mobile. This one also mobile. This also mobile. Address. This one address. Enter the mobile. Right. Keep one button, which is submit. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Let's save all. Right, now this is just one component. So let's go to the app component HTML. Here I am going to, this component we have to call. How to call? Go to the student component TS file, this file. This is the app pro, this one. Copy this, back it over here, this file, app component HTML. Here you have to paste them to this one. That's it. Save all. Go to front end. Here you will be able to get this one. This form you will be able to get it. Perfect. Now what I am going to do is here, I am going to do the thing is here simply you have to make the style. Right. So what you are going to do is here, I am going to go to my site. Right. These are form design, right? It's form design. we have to implement the card design. So here just this line, this card design. Okay, you have to write the div tag, div class container int4. After that we have to add the card. Okay, so div card, inside the div card we have to, this is student registration, this is adding, you write student registration. So here you have to start the div tag, you have to close the div tag, you have to close it. Two div tag we have started, div, this two div I am going to close it, close them, div. Right, now let's go here and check it. Here it's working. Now what you are going to do is here, going to student. Here it's working now. It's working perfectly, right? Name, address and mobile, it's working. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to go to do the thing is the we have to paste above. Now let's check them. Right, it's working. Simple card design. Inside the card design we have to put this form. Now it's perfect, the design is perfect, right? Now what I am going to do is, I am going to do this form, I have to implement the form. Okay, so how to implement the form? So we have to go to the app module ts. Here you have to import the two different modules. One is one module. First we have to go to here. We have to add these two things. First one is a form. Another one is a HTTP client module. You have to import them. Form module and HTTP client module. Form module, you have to import this package, form module. HTTP client module, we have to import that package, this module. Import HTTP client from Angular command. Inside here the HTTP client module is there, so we have to call them. Right. After that, what I am going to do is, you have to go to the form module. You have to write the Angular ng model, these two things we have to write. Okay, here this one we have to write it. ng model, this one should be write as student name. What the name you have given? Student name. Okay, what is the value you type on this text field? This student text field, it will be stored in this ng model. Okay, this is the must. This ng model you have to copy it, paste it over here. This one should be the what is things, address. This one is address. The same thing we have to do it here. What is the name you have to call it here in the backend? Student address. This one you have to get here. Student address. Yet all things have this. All things you have to match it to your front end. Hide the student address. Right. Okay. After that, third one, what is the thing? Mobile. That's Sing mobile. But the same thing I just copy it. Paste is below. Here mobile. This one also this mobile, right? Okay, perfect. Now here these all things you have to create the variables. Okay, we will create it. Go to the employee student compound ts file here. Here we have created variables, right? So what I'm going to do is, we have to go to here in this section. I'm going to create the variables. So first I'm going to decline this variable section. So just right. This one should I have to make this one as a student array. Like you have to create the array. The student array you have to write like this. After that we no need at the moment, right? So this one we have to. After that we have to create what are the variables you have to create. These variables. You have to create this variable. Student name. Okay. In the TS file, student name. Student address. Third one should be our mobile, right? Mobile, so write this like this. Mobile, which is a variable number 0, right? Current student ID. This one we need them for update the record. So we have to write this another thing, current student ID. Right. So now let's go and check student address. The same thing, you have name you have given here, then only it will be assigned here. Okay, student address, right? Now here the error go away. Okay, perfect. This is the thing you have to write. You have to create the variables. This variable you have to call it inside this ng model. Call this inside the ng model. Right, perfect. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to go to do the another thing is, I am going to add the this constructor, which will be this constructor we need at. You need a constructor. Okay, constructor private HTTP kind. Here we have our RESTful APIs works. So this one you have to implement this package, add import this one Angular common HTTP. It is reside on here. Okay, right here this HTTP model. Right. Okay, now what I am going to do, first things we have to make the APIs. Right, very simple. I have to, this all things I have explained, don't worry. First I am going to register the things. Register the user. I just copy it over here. Right. First step what you are going to do is, you have to go to my right, this page button. Right. Now what I am going to do is, my student component HTML, here this one I have changed it as button type class. This is a simple style I have given. There is an event click. This event you have set the method which is a register. When you click this button, it goes to the TS file which is a register. It's coming here. Here we have to, this one you have to comment it. Later on I have to explain it. Here it's getting this all the variables values over here. This form, this address and mobile. These all things are what is the value type on this student name. It will be reside on this variable. Student address is reside on student address variable. Mobile number is reside on here. When you click this register button, it's come and store over here. Okay. Now here we have to given here student name, student address, student mobile. After that you have to send it the request to respective API. Okay. Respective API send the request. So here we have a post method. This one should be the same. We already have done it. Okay. In our backend. Okay. The backend here. We go through the backend. It goes to this one, API student / same. So the same method I just copied. Now let's check whether it's working on the API or not. Paste it over here. Now here let's student registered successfully. Student registered successfully. After that we have to clear the forms. Right. After this we have to clear the form. Now let's save all and run the, we already run the project here. This project is running. Now let's check it whether it's working fine or not. First you have to write the student name, so it's a James, address India, mobile number something like that you have given here. Click submit button. Student register successfully. It's working perfectly well. Now if you want to check it on the API whether it's working fine or not, we have to open up the MongoDB whether it's working or not. MongoDB compass. Let's check. We added the record, but we will check whether it's working. Connect our Linda DB. This is a DB. Students. Here the James. Here this is the record we finally added. It is working. Here the RESTful API is working successfully. Right, it's working perfectly well. Right. Now here if you want to check it here as well, the get all. It's working. Okay, James India, it's working. Okay, it's working fine. Right. Now what you are going to do is, it's working. Now let's go to here. Now what you are going to do is here. Now I am going to go to second one is I have to view the records. I have to add the record successfully. Now I am going to view the records. So how to view the records? So here this is the API. Okay. So first here you have to create the variable let body equal. You have to set the, this one should be our API, which is the same API we have set it. This is a Postman. You can see the same API. We have set it here, we have to write it here, the same thing, but this one should be the form values. Here we have write the values. Here we have forms values. We have set the form values. After that, this is the post request. Here the post request. This post request. Right. This post request. Here the respective API. Save API data. Response type text. Okay. If it is string boot, we have to type as response type text. Subscribe. Here this one. Result data any. You have to give any. It will be subscribed until the data save. That's why it will be subscribed. Okay, it will be subscribing when you communicate with this request, API request, it will be subscribed in Angular when the data is added into the database. If it is added successfully, it will be here. Student registered successfully. The form will be clear. Right, very simple. The simple code you have to manage it. Right. After that stuff, let me go to the view the records from the database. So how to view the records? Right, very simple. We have a table. We have to create another table, simple table. This table I will be explaining. For returning and explaining it to take too much of time to complete. This all the source code I provide you. Don't worry. Right. We don't need that. Right. This one. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, we have to get rid of this line. Right. Here, this simple bootstrap table. Here you can see here. Div tag is started. Div tag is closing. Right. The simple div tag here. Right. This form tag. Right. Okay. Okay. This is the name which is a student table. Student table. So simple table here creation. This is the name of the data. ID, name, address, phone, mobile number. NG, this one should be the student array. Student array items. Okay. So here student array, this one student ID. This one should be a student ID. Okay. ID is ID. This ID we have to write here as well. You have given or not. Okay, the ID. The ID should be the auto increment. The ID, this one should be auto increment, right? So ID we don't need at the moment. We only show these three details: name, address, and mobile number. Okay, name, address, and mobile number we need to show. Right. The first term is a student item. Right. So what to do here is student array. You can see the student array. First, I am going to go to get the data. Also, we have to load the data from the student array. So how to load the data? You have to write this one. This method I have to return. I am going to write it here. Get all student. Okay, get all student. I get all student. Here. What I want is a get request. We have to load the data from the respective API. So it works as a get request. So this is the API. So what is the API? Get all this API. This API I call it here. We go to the particular server and load all the student details. It will be subscribed while after load the data. It will be subscribed until load the details. After that, result data, it store the result data and get the data and assign to the student array. This student array will be get all the data. Right? This student array you have to pass into here to get the data. Get all the collection you are getting, and we have to passing one by one. So student item, it has a student. What is student? Student name. Okay. After that, what are the data there? Student address, mobile. Right? If you want the uppercase, you have to start with the uppercase, otherwise you have to remove this one. Right. Perfect. After that, we have another two additional button we have put it when you update or delete the records. So you have to method set update, set delete. Here also this student item, we have to copy and paste it over here. It's calling. That's it. That's a simple stuff you have to do it. Right? So let's this one we have to remove it and check it. Control S, save all, and check it whether it's working fine or not. Okay, the problem is there, it's working. You have to do it simple things. Here just TS5. Here this method we have to call it here when this constructor. We have to call the constructor only this form is loaded. Okay, this one loaded over here as well. Okay, you have create the method. So if you call the inside the constructor when the form is loaded, this constructor get called and load the data. Now let's here all the data will be shown up. Perfect. Right, it's working perfect. Right. Now what I am going to do is I am going to do the another things. These are options. Here I am going to do two things. One is a edit data, another thing is a delete data. Right. So how to make it? Two buttons. You have to put the two buttons. I have put it here. Right. So here I am going to put two buttons. Edit data and delete data. Let this one a customer item, student item, right. Okay, right. Now what I am going to go to the employee.ts file to get these two things. This one, set the update, two things you are getting. Now what I am going to do is here we have to done register part and review the student. We have to do the update part. Update part here when you click this edit option, it goes to the form for edit. So what I am going to do is here this is the option set the update. So here we have button set update. When you click this button, it goes to the form. Okay, along with the data. So what I am going to do is here you have to go to that form when you click edit button. So you have to go over here. So write student name. What is the data here there? Student name, this form, this is the data. Student name, student address and mobile. And mobile. Same thing you have to pass it over here as this one also the backend. So mobile. So current student ID. This is the current student ID or set the current student ID. This one also here ID. In backend you write as ID. Click on this. This goes to the ID. Okay, let's test that whether it's working fine or not. Alt this ID you have to call it here. Right, this one I am going to comment it. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Delete also we have a delete method. We have to write it later on this one. Now let's check on Control S, save, click edit button. Here it's working. Record will be here. If you click edit button, the editable record will be goes to the form successfully. It's working. Right. What I did here is so far here I accidentally I will close the port. There's a port. Sorry. Lost port number this one running the server. Accidentally I close the port. Right. If you click on this one, here it goes to the here. What happens is if you have click the edit button, it goes to the this all the item this student item as complete collection. It goes to here get them. Click on this one. It's called TS file. What is the function you have set it here? Set update. It getting the student name, address and all the form data we have set into the this is the database, the form. Okay, this is the current data. We have get the ID of the ID and it will be assigned to the current student ID. Right, when you click the data. Right. After that, we have make the changes and click update submit button. Record should be updated. So what you're going to do is this one, the update data. You have to update name, ID, name, address, mobile. This also you have to write. This ID we have set it as the current student ID. You have to put the current student ID coming. The student name, address, and student address. This is the thing you have to write. Okay, this is the thing you have to write. Right. Now what I am going to do is that's the only thing you have to write. Right. After that, you have to go to the respective update part. So update, what is the API? Put method. What the API you have written? This is the API you have written. Edit. This is the API written. Copy this edit API. The following ID. Right, so ID. You have to add the ID and do the things. Right, just copy it. Paste it over here. Right, so let's do the things as ID. So write this ID is coming here. You have to copy it. This ID. You have to ID. To get the ID, right. Right, here's ID. Right, this one should be the ID. You have to write the ID, right? So ID, which is ID? Current ID. Plus the current ID. Right, plus using concatenate operator as a current ID. What's the problem? Student current, sorry, this dot current ID, this current ID, right? Okay, this is how this thing is works. It's like using the concatenate operator. You have to write this comma to right body data, right? Okay, when the request is coming, so you have to write, don't need a slash over here. You need a slash like this, right? Slash plus slash, right? This is how the edit request works, right? You have to get the current ID. It's a current ID. You are getting the current ID. Okay, student name you have to update. We no need that one. Only that get the ID and update it, right? This is how the request you have tested. Okay, this is how you have tested the request here. What's the ID you are getting here? It will be calling type this ID and update the record, right? So the same thing you have to write like this. This is a slash current ID you are getting here, right? Okay, this is student register updated. Student register updated. After that, we have to call these things as well. Right, now let's do the things. What it we'll see. Right, the save method will be, we have to do this one. We no need to save. Right, the save method. This is a current student ID. You have to call this save method here. Now let's check it. Now let's go to the TS file. What's the problem? Let's save all. Right. Now let's click edit button. Make the changes. Click submit button. Now record updated. Click OK. Here it will be updated successfully. Right. Now the updated part is working perfectly. Now here this one changes Raja submitted. It's changed it as successful. It's working perfectly well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to do the another thing is a edit part, delete part. Right? How to delete the student. Okay, how to delete the student. So what I'm going to do is how to delete the student. How to delete the student we have to write. set delete function. Set delete function, you have to go here. Okay, this is a delete function, it works, right? So it goes here, it go to the respective API for delete student. So here, what's the API you have to call? Say edit, this one should be the delete. Here you can go to the, here is a delete. So delete API, so that delete. Okay, delete the data, right? What's the ID is coming? Copy this API, paste it over here, comma, sorry, delete slash, what is the data is coming, and you mean this is the ID. The ID is coming here. When you click this ID, okay, this ID, right? It will be delete the data, right? So after delete the record, so student deleted. Deleted. After the same thing, you have to copy this all things, right? We have to delete, right? Okay, now I will be teach again. Okay, don't worry, I will be tested, and after that I will teach you again. Let's run and check. If you click delete button, record deleted. Here it's deleted successfully, right? Now I hope you guys this thread system we have done successfully using MongoDB and Angular and Spring Boot application. You can see when you click save button, if the data is exist means the ID is there. Here if you click on this edit button, the ID is there. Now then only it goes to where it will go to the update records. It goes to update function to update the records. Okay, the update function to get the ID, because ID is coming here. It will be edit the record. If the ID is not exist, the first time you have registered, the ID is not exist. Here I go to Ram, address India, phone number, something like that. Click submit button. Now the ID is not there, so student register successfully. Started the new record. Okay, right? That's the thing, it will be working. Okay, that's the thing you have working. Right. After delete the record, only after it goes to the respective delete API. Get the ID. What's the ID you are getting? Click on this particular row ID, getting and get the ID and delete the records. That's the thing you have to write. Very simple, right? The all source code I provide you. I hope you guys understood all the things well. Thank you for watching.